Hi, I'm Purva. Today I'm going to talk about this book called You and Your World by Mr. Venkatesh S. Now, the author, Mr. Venkatesh, professionally, he has worked in the Human Resources Department and has quite an experience as a motivational speaker who has held many motivational talks in many companies and corporations. He has, besides this book, two other volumes about leadership and personal development. But in this video, I'll limit my talk only to this book. So this book is a self-help book about leadership which explains or explores the qualities which a good leader should possess. The author goes on to explain that leadership is a way of life and not a switchboard which you can simply turn on and off. I couldn't agree more with the author when he explains to the reader in this book that a good leader takes the responsibility of a single person, a group of people, or even his own family and helps them grow or achieve their goals or targets, and indirectly benefits everyone who is involved in that little bubble. This book has loads of examples from the author's personal life as well as from the world in general. The author puts forward his opinions quite distinctively for us, the readers, by citing examples of the greats like Swami Vivekananda and Nelson Mandela. The author explains quite well about how one can overcome one's personal fears and then grow beyond that. How a leader first unites everyone and then shows the road for others to follow. How a leader constantly is himself or herself learning and evolving, and the moment the leader stops learning and evolving, he degrows. Now, I quite like the format of this book wherein these subsections serve as the points pertaining to the idea of leadership, and these subsections are further explained very well and distinctively by citing examples, and that has helped me a lot in understanding what these qualities are in depth. Being a public speaker and at the helm of any company's affairs, I think for the author it would have been like jotting down his experience or simply making notes of his learnings throughout his life. And in this book, I think all of that has been blended to a very fine form, which makes a newbie or an inexperienced person like a college graduate understand these qualities or at least grasp these qualities in the form of this book. As a curious person myself, trying to explore and tap different genres of the book, this book served as a reminder for me that everyone is their own leader or is a leader in their own aspect. Professionally, you can be a manager or a team leader, but at the same time, at home, you are responsible as a father or a mother for your son or daughter as well as your parents. And you have a responsibility of each and every one of these, whether professionally or personally. So when you say that you are their leader and you have their responsibility, you are constantly growing, evolving, and putting your own time to test. And Mr. Venkatesh has fully jotted down these thoughts, and these thoughts are well on his sleeve. He has done a very good job of exploring the world of leader and leadership by explaining to the reader through these small anecdotes, which are Mr. Venkatesh's personal life experiences as well as otherwise. I have no complaints from this book whatsoever, but I feel that this book should have included some pictorial or graphical representations of the points which the author wished to explain, or simply a little humorous touch to it, so that even younger generations, college graduates, or even younger people than that could read this book without getting a little bored or finding the book monotonous. That's it from me about this book. Bye bye.